everyone, my name is Jing Li. I came from China in 2002 as an international student, and later on I changed my career to nursing, so that's why I started to study OET, and I just finished my bachelor's study. Currently, I work as an assistant in nursing in a public hospital. Because I started in this year May, I thought it will be very good to gain experience, and of course will help me to get a position for new grads for next year. I found OET is very practical and very work-related because they do have different professionals. For nursing, I found when I started OET, I can help my work and study as well, because for the listening, pretty much like part 1, you have interview with a patient. So when you work in a hospital, of course, you need to know the background of the patient and the medical history. You need to have a very good conversation with them to get all the information. And also because it's quite narrow areas, so when you start to prepare the test, you have very straightforward goals to achieve. And also because again it's narrow, so you can spend less time on different paths. It's not like IELTS, because I attended IELTS before. It's very broad, so for us it's very difficult to focus on every path. So that's why I couldn't get a good result in IELTS. I prefer OET for sure. Of course, the listening part is a good way to learn the skills during the interview with the patients. And also for the writing part, you write a referral letter to other healthcare provider. For example, if you work in hospital or nursing home, when the patient transfer from one facility to another facility, you really need to write a letter to introduce what happened to the patient and what's the plan for the patient. So in that case, we have very good idea about how we can give the best service and health care to the patient they want. I was really lack of the writing in very short time. So after training, I can speed up my writing, and also I can pick up very proper information to answer the questions. And also regarding the speaking, it's 2 scenarios interview. So pretty much it's like a real work interview with the patient. Passed the first time, so yeah, I was really lucky. But of course, get lots of help from my teacher grad, so that's why I was really good. Yeah, so happy with that. Yeah. Actually, I attended the compressed 8 days training. I found it's a really good way, because in the short period you have 100% contribution and focus on the study. So in that case, when you done the course, you can go to the test straight away, and you still have very fresh training background to support your skills and capabilities when you do the test. Actually, not much, because I was really busy at that time. As I mentioned before, I was a full-time student for nursing study, so lots of assignments and exams at that time. So pretty much I only spent my 8 days for the training. So I found the training very, very helpful. Without the training, I definitely couldn't pass the test at the first time. I recommend Brad as a teacher because he has very strong background of teaching of OET, and also he has very good personality. He really keen to help students to pass the OET in different ways, because every students are different, and Brad are very flexible, and he's willing to adjust his teaching style to suit every student's needs. I would definitely recommend because, as I mentioned before again, it's very practical and work related. So which means the skills you learn from the training, you can use them to the real work. because I will start the new grad next year. So I really need some skills to have a very good conversation with nurses and other healthcare professionals and with the patient as well. Because without active listening and without logical thinking, it's very hard to achieve understanding among all the professionals. And of course, without the very good communication, you can't deliver the very good service to the patient. So I really believe OET training can help you, not just to pass the test to get the registration, will help you with the long term in the career.